Hey, this is Jonathan Passley. It is April 13th, about 9:10 at night. That's why it's kind of dark. But just came back from yoga, did Bikram yoga, quite a bit of workout. And this thought came to mind. Um, I don't know about you, but have you ever just looked at someone and say, or even looked at yourself and say, kind of why me? Why, in this case, why do I have cancer? Why do I have arthritis? Um, Maybe you take care of yourself and you look at some other people and it's like, but you don't even take care of yourself. Like, you don't exercise, you don't eat right. How is it that I do these things and I'm sick, right? You may think that, you may not think that. I know I do. And actually, younger, when I was very small, because I'm diagnosed with arthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, since I was like 6 years old. So when I was younger, and all the other little kids were running around and playing and could participate in gym and all that good stuff, and I couldn't. And I kind of walked funny. I was slower than everybody else, as far as movement goes, and it kind of sucked. But I would say, like, kind of why me? Why how come somebody else doesn't have this kind of burden or this challenge or whatever it may be? And kind of same thing now. It's like kind of even before the tumors, I had the tumor growth on my liver and stomach. I was pretty healthy. I mean, I was still doing yoga once a week, going to the gym every morning. I was eating fairly decently. I wasn't eating like McDonald's or anything. I was eating pretty good, pretty healthy. Now I'm eating super healthy, but even beforehand, I was eating pretty healthy. And so I look at that and it's like, ugh, some people around me are like eating McDonald's and Burger King and like Five Guys every day that haven't seen a gym ever, and like their health is fine. So again, I don't know if you think that way, but I think that way. But what comes to mind and what I've learned during this journey is that everybody has their own journey. Everybody has their own challenges. Everybody's life is different. So we look at some other people and it's like, how come how come they're doing this? How come I had to deal with this? And but the thing is, they're probably saying the same thing, but with something else. They may not be battling arthritis or cancer, but they may be, having issues in their marriage. Maybe they can't find a husband or wife, or maybe they have some other kind of ailment, or they can't find a job. They haven't been able to find a job for the past 5 years. Everybody has their own set of challenges, trials, things that they're struggling with. So when we look at people and it's like, why me? Why not them? They're struggling with stuff too. Like, you're not the only one. Everybody struggles with things. Now, whether people admit that or tell or share those things that they're struggling with, most times people don't. People only tell the good things, especially on social media. Oh, I'm going on this trip or whatever. But everybody, in their life has challenges and struggles and trials that they have to overcome. So yeah, that's why I wanted to kind of get off my chest. As I was thinking, as I was driving back home, like, you're not the only one. Everybody has challenges, struggles. So just get through this journey. Rely on God to get you through it, direct you through it. And that's the best way. Learn. There's always a lesson to be learned in trials and journeys and unfortunate circumstances. That's when we learn the most, I think. During those hard times, that's when the greatest lessons are learned. I know I've learned a ton. I've grown a ton in the past 12 months. After the being diagnosed with cancer. I've learned a ton. I've grown so much. So yeah, that's the key. Just to make sure you learn the lesson to be learned through the journey. There's always a lesson. And if you haven't learned the lesson, you're missing it. You're missing the point. I know it's hard sometimes to see the positive in the negative, but there's a lesson to be learned. Learn from it, move on, and let God take you to the next step. The next step in His plan. So that is what I wanted to talk about tonight at 9 p.m. I'm gonna go in. I'm hungry now. Just finished Bikram yoga. So, all right, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video.